Well, welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention, because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of the show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait, there is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Oh, I'm going? Oh my god! Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the next harrowing episode of Call of the Netherdeep here at the Architects of Fate. Thank you again, Felix, as always, for breaking it down for the viewers at home. Be sure to spend those fate points tonight. The Banditos may need it. Welcome back, everybody. We're back with our next episode, episode 42, titled Murky Depths. Last time we left the Banditos off. They were successfully able to reconvene as a full group, thankfully. So everyone's down in back in the murky depths of Cael Moreau, where, just to recap, the Banditos were charged by Headmaster Alacritos to find a way to open the rift that has caused every faction in Ank'Harel to really dive in, start investigating Cael Moreau. Find a way to open the rift and scout ahead. It was the request. But that is where we left off, everybody. But as a quick little reintroduction, let's introduce our players, starting with Aldane, being played by Jits.
Hey everybody, Aldane here, and if you heard the news, he keeps hacking / oh wait, sorry, wrong game. Hi everybody, this is Aldane, and he's fun.
Speaking of fun and being none, Pondonkeys is unfortunately missing in action tonight, but the spirit of Boltar is here with us always. Immediately following up, we got Nathaniel playing the part of Carmina Artemis Ivy.
Hello, everyone. This should be a simple, easy night. Nothing bad should happen.
Nothing bad will happen. Nothing bad ever happens. Because we got our favorite anchor, the natural one in our hearts, Mr. Goliath Man, playing the part of Goliath the Great.
In my defense, my rolls have been pretty good.
Yes, yes.
You've been making up.
For now.
All right. Banditos! Guys, you are down here. The last action that happened before we put the pin in the session, we did get a crisp left hook to the jaw of Aldane delivered by one Carmina Artemis Ivy. But prior to that, you had just seen the that vision that kind of took you all, those ghosts and specters that really wanted to pass their memories along to somebody, anybody, hopefully worthy to continue the story. And that is where we left off.
I'm going to go ahead and eat a handful of my good berries, get my hit points back. I got be attacked.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, at the end of last episode, I clocked Aldane, so now he's getting his health back.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. So again, that vision had shown you these monks and clerics alike, you know, feeling the first effects of what all of you are currently understanding is the calamity, or at least the beginning of it. Um,
I think we need to very, very quietly follow their paths to where the calamity happens to the east.
Sounds like a plan.
so that being said, you guys are. I'm not going to be moving you on my own. You'll have to control your own tokens and show me where the banditos are going. I'll control Boltar, and he'll just follow along, kind of behind everybody. So, approaching this temple, and at this point, it's worth mentioning that you are all well underwater. Looking up, you can surmise you're probably at this point about 15 to 20 feet deep by the time you make it to the foundation of this temple. Yes, Goliath.
Yeah, I just wanted to say something because I've been looking in my items and I totally forgot. Do you guys remember when we were at the festival and I won that that strength part of the festival? I won a special
Metal?
amulet which gives me, huh?
The metal? Which one?
Yeah, I had the metal couch for water speed.
Nice.
You can see it in my inventory. I've never used it, but now seems like a pretty good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
I would save it for if something happens and we need it, because right now we're all together. But if you need a
I
quick
suppo-
burst of spade, that would be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it activates for like 1 hour, and after that it becomes totally useless.
That's pretty nice.
And yeah, that actually brings up a great point. With the exception of Artemis as a benefit of the
then-
wetsuit that they're wearing, the rest of you are operating at half speed when you're swimming.
So what exactly does water speed mean?
Swim speed is half of your normal speed.
So if your movement speed is 30 feet, in water it's 15 speed.
Oh,
Unless you take a double action to run, in which case you're back up to 30 instead of 60.
see. Yes, again, it's swimming speed for 1 hour. Yeah, pretty good. Finally get to
Yeah,
use
no.
it after like 20 streams.
20, that would have been. We're closer to 40 streams ago that happened.
Oh, that's a long time ago.
Because no, you would have won that towards the beginning of this campaign. So that would have been like at most episode 2 or 3 that you won that.
Mm-hmm. But now it can finally shine.
Indeed. All right, guys. Certainly seeing Artemis approach the temple there, and Aldane, you're going to get a pretty good sense of this as well. Before you see a once majestic stone temple that stands in the middle of a sunken courtyard. It has alabaster pillars that are glowing softly that surround the open area, and a pulsing red light is coming from beyond the archway at the front of the building. That being said, Artemis Aldane and actually Goliath, you're pretty close, and if Boltar were here, I'm sure he'd be right along with y'all. Pardon me. I'm gonna have what's everyone's passive perception?
Do you really want to know?
Yes.
It's high enough.
13.
19.
19. Yeah. You actually notice that what seems to be about protruding about 10 feet from this building in all directions that you can see. You see this distortion in the water that surrounds it. or surrounds this temple.
I'll point it out to the people near me, which is people that are within 10 feet or so of me.
Oh, can we talk underwater as well?
Then
It's water breathing, and I mean you need to breathe, talk. Like, what's the rule?
hold on.
Generally speaking, no, but we do have earrings of message.
That's
that
what
also
I'm
works.
looking up. I'm looking up to see if can expend what's cast. Well, you have to be able to speak. So,
Oh,
like, you have to be able to whisper at very least a message.
hmm.
So yeah, the earrings of message are going to be
Underwater clappings, circle around, point, shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. I see, shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
Yeah, this pretty easy. This is down, up. It's not going well. Pretty basic scuba diving techniques.
So, Banditos, what do you do?
Carefully moving closer. When I
Carefully
hit that
swimming as
shimmer,
well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wait for somebody else to go through the shimmer that's leading the party.
Oh lord.
So
Yep.
Aldane's not volunteering.
Where exactly? Where's this shimmer?
It is once Aldane points it out to you. Just to kind of move this along, you kind of swim up towards the surface and look down, and you can see that this distortion surrounds the building as a dome all the way around.
I do an Arcana check. See if this. See what I can. If there's this is anything I can figure out about.
Sure.
Just gotta check something. Okay, so I have advantage. Allows you to recall lore about spells, magical items, and planes of existence. Does that count as a legit? Does this count?
We'll go with it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, looks like a 16. Yeah, or I see a 25 in roll 20. Which one's the better? What?
Well, I mean,
Huh?
9 and 9 is 8. So I said,
16
worked out.
plus 9 is 25.
But
I rolled a-
on
I
beyond, I
rolled a
see a 7 plus 1 plus 9.
Yeah, with rolling with advantage, I got a 7 and I got a 1. So 7 plus 9 is 16. I don't know where the 20 is coming from.
Yeah, weird. Okay,
Hmm.
well, we'll go with this. The 16. Yeah. You. This is a type of magic that is mostly alien to Artemis. But you know enough that this is meant to kind of feeling the energies that are coming off it, that this is meant to be a defensive barrier.
Okay. I swim back down further and I point to. I basically do the same thing to the group, like the shimmer, and I hold up my arm like it's defensive. Like I'm defensive.
Mhm.
And I'm basically explaining, like, yeah, this is a defensive spell over the dome.
for some sort of generator or barrier generator point of origin, I guess.
Sorry, what was the first part of that?
Looking for some sort of generator or point of origin or source of the.
You can try if you want to roll an investigation check.
I would like to assist.
Okay. In which case, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Alrighty. As far as Aldane can tell, the source of this barrier, wherever it is, you're fairly certain that it's not outside the barrier.
Building. Is there a door?
Oh yeah, a big one, right up front, right where you are, Artemis.
Hey,
Good.
I'm gonna try pushing the door open.
About 10 feet before you make it to that door, that barrier just hardens on you, and no damage, but it is like walking straight into a brick wall.
Ah, shit.
And you see this kind of, reddish, shimmer kind of proliferate around the dome before it returns back to its translucent distortion that it was originally.
Okay. There's like no rooms or anything on anything that could.
Oh, I am so sorry. I need to reveal some fog of war for y'all, because that it occurs to me to the east of you is all darkness. My bad.
Hey.
Sorry about that. All right, let's get some light here. I really wish the polygonal reveal was more functional. Otherwise, I wouldn't have to do it like this. Yeah. You see, now that you all have swam around and made your way over, you do see that there is what appears to be another set of those alabaster pillars that surround what used to be or at least what, as far as you can tell, a door there, but now only the frame remains.
Again, is there like inscriptions or runes or something like that?
Not where you are, and actually, since you are kind of at the front there, let me go ahead and reveal the interior of that building. Did that? I don't think it did. Did it? Reveal. Thank you. All right. Looks like you can see inside there. And
What about that glowing orb that you keep adding to it with us? You can move it over. Probably me. That makes it.
glowing orb.
Yeah, you left it back over here.
You mean the camera?
Yeah, the observer.
Camera orb.
Sorry. Boltar and Kamara.
Yeah, that thing. Whatever it is.
Got you. Yeah, that's a cameraman. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. My apologies. That is that one. Let's see.
Well, just for the spice to pass the time. The seaweed or the plant life down here. Anything?
Yeah, where I'm currently.
Anything particular about it? Anything?
Can we do like a nature check?
Yeah, if you'd like.
Sure, why not? I have a pretty good nature check, I think. Oh, never mind. +2.
Druid
Not
does.
letting it anyway. Never mind.
It's slimy and slick to the touch.
Well, I'm not gonna touch that shit, so I'm gonna go around it. Thank you very much. Oh no, did you say oh boy?
Let me reveal up that way that... No, I said oh boy because you guys are, nothing. I said...
No, shit. No, we're gonna die. We're gonna fucking die.
Damn it, why isn't it revealing? Reveal, please.
With a
Thank you.
dirty 20 on a nature check.
Oh.
But
Hey.
And your nature check was also on the kelp?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kelp. It's just kelp.
I suppose you could harvest this to eat it.
Well, I mean, it might fetch a bit of a price on the market because it's kelp from Calamaro. So,
Could be expensive.
exactly. It could be rare.
You could certainly try to upsell that for at a later date.
The DM said you could
Sounds
try.
like something Boltar would do.
Well, I mean, there's no harm in taking the kelp because, I mean, also farmers could also use it for planting and their fields. So, no harm in taking a nice chunk, and it would probably also sell.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's a win-win situation.
So, I'm gonna follow semi at a distance, but I'm keeping Aldane, not Aldane, Goliath covered.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's start with we're gonna start with Aldane. My apologies. As you swim into to this crumbling building, you immediately notice that this building, whatever it used to be, is in far more disrepair than most of any of the architecture that you've seen since you've arrived at Kael Morau. To the point that the cracks in the walls that you're seeing, small harmless schools of fish kind of swimming out of. But as you walk in, you do see that the walls are covered in faded murals that depict orcs and drow working together to build a city in the heart of a verdant jungle. Dozens of clay tablets are scattered around the floor.
In the murals, or I'm seeing clay tablets on the floor?
You saw the murals individually, but there are also tablets on the floor.
Okay. I will swim around. I want to look at those tablets to see if any of them might show a way to get into the area.
And how long do you spend investigating this room?
He's pretty easily bored, so if nothing has at least a superficial resemblance, he's not going to look at anything too specifically deeply. Right now, he wants to get into that room. He's not trying to be an archaeologist.
Okay.
So, a couple minutes.
Absolutely.
I'm scared.
So, looking through the various tablets, one you start to read on at length, and it reads the following. I know not who will read this, for if I survive, it will not be necessary, and if I die, none will be alive to do so. Yet I feel compelled to record my thoughts. The Ruiner and his legions close upon us. The walls are breached, reduced to rubble by the one-eyed god. Thousands have already died, and thousands more will as well, unless I can muster the courage to stop him. Already people call me Apothian. I do not deserve the title, but I shall claim it. If calling me a demigod gives them the courage to fight alongside me, I shall bear this mantle. And even if I am to fall in the hours to come, they will honor me by letting this sacrifice fuel their fight against the betrayers. To that end, may the memory of this day never die. You're muted.
Be muted.
I'm gonna put that in my bag. That's interesting.
Let's see. I need.
Why are you rolling?
So as you set the tablet down, you hear almost these distant whispers. But one voice amongst them becomes louder and louder and louder until you hear, "If I can't live, I will burn this world with me."
Oh.
And let's see.
Do we all hear that or just him?
Just him. Oh my. That's a fun effect.
Oh no. No, don't say that.
We're both gonna have to remember this. Whenever you hit a creature with a weapon attack, that creature takes an extra 1d6 damage, but so do you.
Oh,
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
You win some, you lose some.
And I already asked this question earlier.
Oh.
So I know your passive perception is 19, yes?
Yes.
Good news.
Hmm.
Let's see. As a result, they don't get a surprise round.
Oh.
Roll for initiative.
No!
Sir, yes, sir.
No. Can I hide in the
Just
kelp?
him or all of us?
Is that an option?
All of you.
Ah, fuck.
I'm just going off of Goliath's, like, only he hears this, and
Thank you very much. I appreciate
Crap baskets.
it. Initiative.
Let's see.
13.
Let's see. Goliath. 13. Artemis.
Artemis got 12.
12. Aldane got a 6.
6.
And
Ooh.
Get a roll for
Boltar
both.
got a 4.
Oh, shit. Oh, Goliath.
Nice one, Bolter.
And let's see.
Did you roll for his no,
Initiative?
his
Daily.
Oh, his daily, yeah.
His portent?
Yeah.
Or 10.
I think his portents are a 13 and a 14. Because
There we go.
he's still running those from the last time you rolled it. Alrighty, y'all. Let me just pull up these nasties little sheets. Open character, that's what I need. Okay. I guess I don't need to see your faces. It's overrated anyway. And let's see, they each... See, their dexterity is +2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a... And 4 is that, so... Then Goliath is going to be the first to attack of the Banditos. I know, that's fair, right?
Oh. It's very rare. I didn't expect it to happen.
Use the earring. That way we can hear you.
Shut up.
Blurb, 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 blurb.
And I just hear blurb, blurb, blurb in my ear. Ugh. I should have
Somatic as
never
I
given
can
those
get.
earrings.
Or verbal as I can get.
Oh, by the way, we can't just swim upwards, right? Because, like, I'm pretty sure my spells need, like, me to speak, right?
Some of them, but not all of them, hopefully.
Ooh, I hope.
We'll say for purposes, as long as you can, that'll count for your verbal components.
Phew! Because if that's...
spoiler, yeah, you're gonna be in the water a lot, so that would be pretty brutal if
Yeah, I would really be useless. Oh, Lord.
Alrighty, guys. Well, let's get this party started. Gosh, what do these things even look like? I'm gonna make one nice and big. Oh, look at that thing! That big old Kribby crab with just a really demonic looking crab with a worm coming out of the top, and the worm wants to eat you too.
I have no idea because I can't see what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah,
That's scary
Setting
sounding.
noticed me and Artemis, but I think we're like out of vision.
Yeah, we're on the side. We're on the side of the building. We can't-
Yeah, we're like
Boltar sees
around-
it,
yes.
and he's actually in the water, like waving, like and he's like motioning you to come back.
We're just cutting kelp, not worrying that the whole thing, and he's like friendly.
Well, if you notice, you do. If you do, if you don't, you don't. If Aldane dies, he dies.
We'll say a nice
Oh, Lord.
prayer for him at the Raven Queen's place. Ask the priest.
All right.
mhm.
So that being said,
Good
first in the initiative is actually going to be this little Kribby Crab. Gonna turn sideways and immediately like and go straight for Aldane as he was the first one in. Lucky guy.
Come on.
All right. So it's gone to bite you once and claw you twice. Good God, these things are brutal. All right. Goes to bite you, and that is going to be a 13 to hit. Nope. Then it's going to take a snip at you with each of its claws. First one's going to be a 23 to hit. Second one is a 15 to hit.
No.
All right. So one of the claws just kind of clamps you around your ankle. Let's see. That is going to be... That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage to you, Aldane.
7 points. Got it.
Alrighty, that is going to end that one's turn. The next one is going to also follow suit. 10, 20, and you have a move of 30, so 25. Yep. Next one's gonna very much repeat the same sequence that the last one just did. So first comes the bite. That's going to be a 13, which misses, and then clamp with the claws. That's going to be an 11 to hit, and then another 11 to hit. This thing just cannot find purchase you. It takes a nice little chomp at you, clamp, but you were just getting real nimble with it.
Because of my ring.
That being said, Goliath, you are up. Artemis, you're on deck.
How far are they from me anyway? Because I can't really see them that well from my position.
Can't. Right. As a matter of fact, look at your direct line of sight that you just drew. Right now, you can barely see a sliver of Aldane's back, and you can kind of see that's motioning back and forth, but you don't know why. And Lonely fans, thank you for the 26 months.
Dankjewel. Wij verdienen het. You have no idea why.
What's the light situation here? Is it dark? Is it light?
It is. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up because it is rather dark down here. However, you're for your current where you currently are, this kind of heartbeat like pulse that has been coming from the temple next to you is providing an okay amount. But not the best. It's kind of like you're inside of a dark room.
Okay, sorry. One of my other games, the DM kind of harshed on me for making sure, like, was the light on? Are you able to see? Because the light on?
Okay. So anyway, what I'm gonna do, because I see him like freaking out, and I'm not
at
sure
this
what's
point, when
going
you look
on.
back again, you see Boltar like, get the fuck here!
Yeah, precisely. Because of that reason, I'm slowly swimming towards him to see what's going on
All
up
right,
there.
remember you have half your regular movement speed, so that's 5.
Oh wait, no! I need to rip the medal. This give me a swimming speed.
Oh, you're gonna rip it?
Thingy.
All right, go ahead and expend it and remove it from your inventory.
Let me see. Where
It becomes a useless hunk of metal after.
For 1 hour. Delete. All right. Pleasure doing business with you. So do I have anything left? Was that like an action or free action?
Yeah, no. If you wanted to kind of just crack that metal, we'll say that's a free action.
Oh, okay. Whew, good. Let's see. What can I do? How do I know if it's need to speak the spell?
I was looking that up, and typically it's assumed you can do verbal spells underwater, but if you can't breathe, as soon as you open your mouth, you begin drowning.
But you can breathe, so.
But if you can breathe,
Yeah,
you can do spells underwater.
There you-
At least from the posts that I was seeing.
There you go. Yeah, that's
Yes.
kind of what I
take
was
it,
going
we'll
with
take it.
anyway.
Yeah, because I'm telling now about everything's vocal, so yeah.
Alrighty.
So 40 feet was it away from me. I'm gonna use. I can't use this. Can I use banishment on it? At 60 feet?
So here's the thing with that. You can.
You still have your movement too.
I'm gonna let you know right now that I would be adding to the difficulty, just because you do not currently have a direct line of sight. Like you'd be trying to get your shot off around that pillar.
You can use your movement first to get closer though.
Can I do it then?
Yeah, if you want to get a cleaner line of sight, yeah.
Most definitely, yes. Oh god, I see them. Oh, they're ugly as fuck. Ugh. Time to banish them from this
What
world.
are they?
Be gone.
Oh, here, like I think you couldn't see what when I expanded it earlier, because you were inside the room.
Oh gosh!
There you go. That's it.
Oh.
Oh god! Oh god!
Yeah, I'm definitely putting banishment on that thing. Holy fuck!
Take your pick. There's 4 of them.
The big one.
Well, there is no big one. I just made it big so you could see what it looked like.
Oh, okay, Frank was about to get a heart attack.
I think it was actually.
All
right, cool. Sorry. Yes.
I'm gonna do this one. Oh, you can't see me clicking, right?
It's
basically the right.
There you go. The one that. Okay, cool. Yep. And you said you're casting banishment. What's the save on that?
That needs some charisma 15. I can use my advantage, but should I?
I don't think that counts because you're not rolling to attack. I'm rolling to save.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Well, good news for you is these things have a -4 on their charisma.
Oh, nice.
And it rolled a 14. So, Aldane, next to you, you just see this wave of flame completely envelop the creature to the right of you, and boom, just as soon as the flame disappears, so does the
look around behind
the
me.
demon crab.
All right.
Hell yeah! All right, my man.
And when does it come?
See,
Goliath man, when does it come back? Is it 1 minute?
Banishment.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Got it. Alrighty. Hey, look! You turn the odds in your favor. Absolutely. It's easier to fight fewer. All right. Does that end your turn, Goliath?
I only have a bonus action and movement over, right? Hmm. Can I do anything for bonus? Nothing. All right. I'm just gonna. Can I hide behind the pillar for cover?
Can.
Most definitely. All right.
All right. With that being your turn, Artemis, you're up.
I follow my line of sight just follows Goliath as watch where he's going. Mhm. Use my movement to come up to here. I see Aldane just getting pincer clawed,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, okay, so hold on, and yeah, you said that each square represents 10
Mm-hmm.
feet, 10, 20, 30, 20, 30, 40. Are you able to illuminate this section for me? Because I apparently can't see it.
Just a second. Sorry. Where do you need? Oh, I see. Okay.
That's a wall. Because I can't see past it.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but there is a small amount that I can reveal. So let me work on that. We're going to try the polygon reveal again. Because that always goes so well for me.
Oh, I mean, if it's a wall right there.
Okay, and come on. Don't. Why do you have to be a bitch? I mentioned I can't stand the polygon reveal.
Or maybe this helps. Right where Aldane is on here, is there like a wall like right along this part here?
Oh, yeah.
That's probably why I can't see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, that's a solid. Gosh, dang it! There we go. It's like going like that way.
Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40 gets me here. Okay, I see now. Thank you for the clarification. So I come in here, I see these creatures. I'm gonna do a half smile at Aldane and let him stew in his own creation, but for this one over here, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll for your attack.
A 10?
10 does not connect as that first Eldritch Blast just goes.
I shoot again.
21 will, in fact, hit as your Eldritch Energy casts forth and hits the demon crab, worm crab. And go ahead and give me that damage.
So 5 points force damage.
5 points of damage. Alrighty.
To this one over here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Bonus action. I'm not wasting that on Aldane. I could hurt him more than it helps him. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. With that, it's going to come up on this one. Which, now that there's some fresh meat in the room, it's going to chase after that. And this one's coming after Artemis. Alrighty. So it's going to go through the exact same...
That was the one that just got injured?
No, the one that got injured is the one furthest out currently. Uh-huh. This one is going to rush in and try and take a bite out of Artemis with a 24 to hit on the first. Let's see, so that's going to be +3. So that's going to hit you for 6 points of piercing damage. And it's going to claw at you twice.
Oh, shit.
So that's going to be a 6 and a 6. So it got a good nibble on you, but swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Strike 3, you're out. And that is going to end that one's turn. But hey, it's a crab party! Yay! Yay! As the last one rushes in. And just so we can make things even, Aldane, highs or lows?
Hi.
Alrighty. This one is going to rush in and take a little bitey bite at Artemis. And that is, so the first one is going to be a 17 to hit. 17 hits. So let's see, that is going to be its bite. Chomp, chomp.
17 does not.
Oh, does not hit. My apologies.
Oh.
Alrighty. And it's going to try and get you with the claw. Both of them. Alright, that first one is going to be 16, which misses. Next one is also a 16. It's amazing to me how many times I've rolled the exact same thing and rolled, or I should say, how many doubles I've rolled. It's concerning. And it'd be okay if they were high numbers.
You're starting to feel what I feel.
Yeah. I mean, all those nat ones you keep rolling throughout this entire game. Now the DM gets
Indeed.
It's not
No,
fun,
no,
is
no.
it?
As a matter of fact, if you'll pardon me for just a second.
Oh.
He's getting loaded dice. He's getting loaded dice.
You know, it could be a possibility that I may have lifted my curse to someone else.
Well,
Just saying.
Here's what we're doing.
Don't say that.
I had not brought this back into my my office since remodeling it, but now it's back.
Yeah. Huh? Okay. I don't know what it was, but
Dice
it's
prison.
fun. Yeah. Oh.
That one is being retired for the evening. All right. With that sacred ritual completed, Aldane, it's on you, and then Boltar's right behind him.
So the one beside me to my right is the injured one now.
At this point, this one?
It's the only one that's injured.
Currently the only one that's injured.
All right. Next question.
Yes.
You know how underwater, like, depth charges do extra damage because of all the extra pressure from being underwater, and like bangs and loud sounds and things are more powerful underwater than in the air?
Yes.
Okay. There's a little spell called Thunder Wave. Would you say that Thunder Wave maybe gives its target disadvantage being underwater? Or does extra damage? I like the disadvantage better, but with the extra oomph of Thunder Wave underwater.
What does Reddit think, I wonder?
That's a good question. Ed.
This one said normal. This one also said normal.
Because the rules as written doesn't say that.
I give it as okay. I like this guy's ruling. I'm gonna go with that. Okay. Additional damage? No. Not gonna do that. But we are gonna give you a +1 to attack rolls. So you're more likely to hit.
Well, in this one, it would be it's just a save on their hand. If they get hit.
Oh, right. So then we'll raise their DC by 1.
Okay. That sounds fun enough. I can get 2 of them. It's worth a first level spell.
So, are you going to get the 2 towards the bottom, or 2 towards the top? Or if we're left, middle, right is. I should say.
15-foot cube originating from me, so I can get any 2 of them. I am going to get the one to my south and to my east.
Okay.
So 15-foot cube like these 2 and this kind of cube.
Alrighty. Okay. So him and him.
Slap! Boom!
And what's the
Thunderwave.
save
DC,
on that?
Constitution save 18.
Con 18 for both of them.
Crabs. So obviously they're going to get a good con save, but
Which neither of them succeed.
aha!
That
They are both pushed 10 feet
That's some
away
good
from
dice.
me and take 2d8 thunder.
how far away from you?
10 feet away.
So. And how much damage did they end up taking because of that?
Roll 2d8. I mean, just 7 points of damage to both of them.
All right.
Don't you get your +6 1d6 for your effect?
That's only on weapon attacks.
Melee. Okay.
It says,
Do I get a opportunity attack?
I'm getting there. Let's see.
Sorry.
50.
Eager, are we?
And yes, you are going to get an opportunity attack on the one in the middle that was blown back.
Does a
The
19
19
hit?
does hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Seven points of damage.
All right. 7 points. Damage. Oh, sorry. That's bad math. It's that much. Okay. So, as this, God, what's it called?
Shonic Wave.
No, it's the effect Pistol Shrimp use, and I can't remember what it is.
Oh, pistol shrimp, isn't it that they punch too hard, like it evaporates
Yeah,
the
but
water
there's a
around
name for
them?
that.
Cavitation.
Thank you. That's exactly it.
Okay.
This guy, cavitation bubble kind of appears, pulls itself together before sending these 2, creatures, I would say flying backwards, but not really accurate here. Leaving a trail of the black ichor that they call blood behind them. Aldane, anything else?
No.
Alrighty. Well, with that, Baltar. Well, can I hex a thing? You can always hex a thing. God damn it. Okay. Let's see. He's gonna cast. He always uses hex, right?
It's one of its
so,
favorites.
Right now, he can only really see this one next to Artemis. So I think he's gonna cast hex on that one. And I'll ask the party. What do you want that creature to have disadvantage on?
Disadvantage on.
Well, if Aldane's using stuff like Shockwave, I think Constitution would be a good idea.
Does everyone agree?
It seems fair to me.
Oh, grappling.
Oh.
I would rather than disability. I think it was grappling strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume so.
I would disability to strength.
All right. Well, all right. So we're good with strength. Disadvantage on Strength
Gotta
saving
change.
throws. All right. And beyond that, I think that's all he can do because that's first level. All right. Okay, and I have to take notes for him. 1 first level.
Oh yeah, by the way, he also had a wand that gives him a +1 to hit, and he never used it.
Well, that's his fault then, isn't it? Alrighty. Okay, with that, we come back to the top of the order. Alright. So, that's going to start with this demonic Kribby Crab charging back in towards Aldane. Oh, well, there goes that.
Oh, poor Eldane.
And it's going to
Not my
just
friend,
skitter
please
as that worm-like creature protruding from the top of its head is going to try and take a bite at you. And Jesus Christ, I'm going to say that misses
What?
because that's a 10.
Nope.
And
Miss.
once again, clack clack as it tries to clamp your ankles. Fuck me sideways. So that's gonna.
No,
That's going
what
to
is
be
it?
a grand total of 11 and 14. To hit
Negative on
each.
both.
So your Aldane is really starting to learn these things attack patterns, which is handy because he keeps getting nipped and bit at, and is just kind of almost water dancing around these creatures. That is going to end its turn as. Another whoosh of flame emerges as the banished serpent maul returns back from the.
It's a minute, not a turn.
Oh, it's a minute, not a turn.
Yeah, 10 rounds.
Yeah, it's a minute.
Okay.
So how many rounds
His
is
blink
like that?
is every turn. Banishment is just poof for a minute.
Okay, so then
Is
I
it
suppose
10?
I need to count.
10.
Hold on. Let's see. So that would have been. Let's see.
So far, that's 1 round.
12.
10 rounds total.
10 round? Really?
10 rounds
Oh,
total.
that's
Well, each
All right.
each turn or each action or each turn is like what 6 seconds?
6 seconds.
Yeah. So
I guess makes
it's
sense.
10, not 10 rounds, 10 turns.
Is there a difference?
Well,
Isn't it the
I
same?
consider a round a full like round around the initiative order.
And then
Oh.
a turn is that same 6 seconds? Okay, so they're gone for 10 rounds.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So that means 9
Hold
more
on,
left.
I'm sorry. Let me count.
I'm grateful that I
Okay.
picked it.
I am, however, corrected because it is still gone. Which for now, which means Goliath. You're up.
Let's see. The one thingy that's attacking Eldane. How's it looking over there?
You
Is he
see
like
a
maybe-
few cracks along its shell, but it's still looking fairly healthy.
Let's see. Can I do a nature check to see if it has any weaknesses?
You certainly can.
At 14.
Okay, 14. You recognize what it used to be, and it used to be just a sea crab. There are certainly times where you would have been like taking a look at it and been like, "Oh, I'm gonna toss you in a pot and boil you, and you are dinner." This thing is not dinner, and that's about all you can learn with that one.
I guess I did my best. What would be the best spell to use?
Oh.
Oh, by the way, in question, does banishment also work on allies? Just asking.
Banishment does work on allies, yes. And Podhockey, since you're watching, I will call when you are on deck. So if you want to say what Boltar does for his attack, please feel free. Just to get you caught up on donkeys, Boltar casted Hex on one of the baddies. Anywho, but yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Goliath.
Let's see. How do you see like the distance again?
Right now you're well. Let's see. You don't have dark vision as a dragonborn.
Oh no, I've seen it. It's 30 feet now. That's good because I wanted to cast Witch Bolt as a 4th level spell.
All right. Well, if I recall correctly, that is a roll to hit.
Yeah, and I got a +9 to hit.
Nice.
And I also have 2 advantages, so let's see how it goes.
Please, if there's a god.
20 plus 22.
Artemis Aldane, you're a little. You are well, not a little. You are very much cut off guard as this bolt of lightning just whizzes right past to both of you. But as it passes to both of you, as if it was ignoring you, it hits this creature dead center mass as it starts to this bolt of lightning, seeming almost fabric in nature, starts to wrap around it, and as it does so.
Hell yeah!
So go ahead and give me damage on that.
All right. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to reroll my rolls. Hold on, let me look what the rules are again.
If I recall, you take
Once
you take what you get if you roll again, right?
It says when you roll damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll up to 3 of the dice.
Okay, well, don't trust me. I've never been a sorcerer. Yeah, okay, if you want to. It's not bad damage.
Could be better. I can choose how many rerolls. So like the maximum is 3. So I'm gonna use just 2.
So reroll your 4s.
So okay, I got 2d12.
All right, Ian.
Oh! Let's fucking go. That's a lot of bonus damage.
My fucking
so happy.
God.
34 points of damage.
Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm not beyond.
Yeah! And that's the way we do it in the Netherlands, you son of a bitch!
Hell yeah, go Leak!
All right.
Oh, yeah.
So, Aldane, you are closest as you see this lasso of lightning wrap itself around and begin to start to compress, and you can audibly hear through the water the cracking, the popping of this thing's exoskeleton start to crack. But it is still alive.
I'll take it. It was a lot of damage.
That's a fuck ton of damage. God damn.
How does he look?
It is where there were just kind of little hairline fractures in it before, they're starting to become, far more pronounced cracks and breaks in this creature's armor.
Damn, that's so fun.
All right.
Holy shit.
With that, Artemis.
I'm just going to seeing as the cackling lightning comes over my shoulder. I just turn yeah. But to feed off that, I am going to use a 1st level guiding bolt, and I want to finish this little bastard off.
Alrighty. Oh, go ahead and roll that attack.
Come on,
Nope.
do it.
All right. That is going to. Ooh, natural one. That's rough. Yeah. You release the radiant energy that the Raven Queen provides you, but it just goes.
Okay.
All right.
For my second attack, I am just going to use my javelin on the one here right beside me.
All righty. That would be okay. Yep. Go ahead and roll your attack on that. And believe it or not, a second natural one is not going to do it. As you brandish your javelin of lightning, you go to stab in it, but this creature just away, and you find your javelin wedged between two of the tiles that are in the floor.
And it's my turn.
Alrighty. Well, that being said, that would mean it comes back around to this one, which is going to immediately just rush itself back in. And this time, Artemis highs or lows. Artemis?
Low, so he's doing
Got it.
thumbs up.
All right. This one's going to take a chompy chomp at Aldane. And that first one is going to be a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Let's see, I need... And that is going to chomp down on you. Oof. That's going to be 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it's going to clap at you with its claws. The first one clamping at you, that one's going to miss with an 11. And then the right claw is going to clamp at you. That one, however, is going to hit with a 23.
Okay. That's a painful round.
Let's see. So that one is one of these. That is going to be an additional 9 points of piercing damage.
Could be worse.
Yeah, that still hurts a lot, though.
How much do you have left?
48.
Anyway? 48. I say that now, but who knows what's going to happen.
Right. That is going to end its turn. However, that being said, now that my count is correct, whoosh, the other one does return from the Dark Abyss.
Wait, the
yeah.
one?
It's still got 8 more rounds.
8?
Yeah, it got 8 more rounds.
No.
It's gone for 10 rounds,
rounds.
1 minute. Each round is 6 seconds.
Right. So it went away like
10...
first, and then I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not actions, rounds. It's gone for 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Because each round is 6 seconds. They're all happening simultaneously.
Okay. I'll stop arguing then. I don't know. I thought each turn was 6 seconds. I don't know.
No. Each round.
All right. Cool. Well, then never mind. Fuck me then, as the one towards the top is since it's kind of wedged into the wall there, it really only has Artemis as an option for dinner. So that's what it's gonna do. So it's gonna miss you with its bite, as that's gonna be a 10 to hit, and then it's gonna clamp with the claws. So that one I do believe hits. That's gonna be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep,
and then it's going to clamp down on you with the other claw, but it doesn't clamp down on you with the other claw because it rolled a 2. So just the one claw is going to clamp down on you for 7 points of piercing damage. Alrighty. With that out of the way, Aldane, you're up. Boltar, you're on deck after Aldane.
All right. I am going to... Yeah, I am going to bonus action, Wild Shape, Squiddane, Octodane. wild shape
Fireball
octopus
under
egg.
the water.
And I get it as a bonus action. So then I am going to attack the one that Goliath has cracked.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll to attack.
This plus 6. 6.
11.
11.
11 points.
Knock.
You go to clamp down on it with one of your tentacles, but the suckers don't catch any purchase, and it misses.
Damn it.
That's it.
Alrighty. With that being it, hey, Boltar.
Oh.
Or did you all? Are you Fireball? Who am I kidding? And if he honestly, if he weren't in chat, I've been like, his dumbass would have casted Fireball.
Does that work underwater?
That's fireball.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Magic. Yes.
All right. So that has. So that is a 20-foot radius. So let me see what the most efficient way for him to do that is. Let's see. We need measure. We're going to do a circle. And
If we have to make the save, I am willing to take the damage.
My hero. Oh, that's a big one.
okay, he can do that. Oh shit. There we go.
It's either going to hit Aldane or myself, so...
Oh no, there's a good casting point that I just got. That can hit 2 without hitting either of you.
Sounds good to me.
All right, cool. So it's going to be these two, the top and the middle, that are going to get fireballed. And that's going to be a dexterity save on each. Let's see, one in the middle. Let's see, his DC is 17. That's not going to... That one fails. The one up top also fails. They're both going to take full fireball-y damage. Let's see. So, let's see. That's going to be 9, 13, 14, 17, 19 points of fire damage. As, again, another cavitation point begins to form, but this one just a ball of flame before. And if you didn't know any better, if water breathing, you can still kind of smell. It's all been very salty, briny, but suddenly something smells good. It smells like someone's having a seafood boil.
Mmm.
So those two are going to take 19 points of damage each.
Emerald blue crabs.
So that's going to come down to that. And then you are this one. No, you're this one. And you're going to come down to that. Okay. Got it. Alrighty. Oh, right. And before I forget, the one in the middle is currently hexed.
Hmm.
All right, that's going to be an additional 4 points of damage.
Jeez.
There we go. All right. Well, that's going to end Boltar's turn. Alrighty. Aldane, this one that is looking really rough, especially after Goliath had his way with it, is still very much focused on you.
They're almost
As
there.
really, it's the only you're the only person they can really get to. You're kind of boxed in. And it's gonna chomp down at you. This one, the bite is going to be a 19 to hit.
It's
All right, and then claw. That's going to be that's an 8 to hit, and then followed by a 21 to hit.
That one hits.
All right, so the bite in one of the claws. As it goes to get a nice little bite of calamari. Sorry, that's this one. Oh my god, that's max, damn near max damage. That is going to be 14 points of piercing damage, followed by an additional 9 points of piercing damage.
How much do you have left?
Well, he's Squid Dane, so he's
Oh no, that's like temporary hit points, right? Something.
kind of, sort of.
Okay.
25 hit points left to Squid Dane.
Hey.
Very nice. With that, and apparently since the other, demon crab being banished to forever, it's going to be Goliath.
It's my turn. So let me see what to do. So
Artemis, you're in the batter's box.
Okay, how is that one looking where I cast a witch bolt at?
The one it is oozing. Its innards. It does not look great, and you still have your witch bolt wrapped around it.
Precisely. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use another 2 sorcery points to use what was the name again? Quicken spell. That basically makes a spell that needs an action to turn it into a bonus action. So I can do 2 spells.
So
do you want to see my thing?
No, it's just that as soon as you cast another spell, you're going to lose concentration on your witch bolt.
Oh, is that true? Damn it! I didn't.
You don't even have to roll an attack.
You don't have to roll attack. You can just say, I squeeze it again and roll damage. That's the beauty of witch bolt.
Oh no, not because of that, but because I know it's almost dead, but because there's also one that's right over there. I want to attack that one next.
I got you, but okay.
That was the idea.
I won't tell you what to do.
So what do you want? What are you wanting to do? Because I'll tell you.
Now, what my thought pattern was, I used my bonus action to cast spells.
You can't cast a different spell while you're holding concentration.
God damn it!
Lose,
like if you want to do damage with the witch bolt and then quicken spell, you could do that.
Oh, then I do that.
Right. Okay.
That means I need to roll on 1d12,
so,
right?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage for your witch bolt, and let's see what happens.
What level spell did you cast witch bolt at?
4.
So roll your 4 die 12.
Ooh.
Or 3 die 12.
Okay, nice. Let's go.
Yeah, 4 die 12.
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah, 4 die 12.
32 damage.
So, see, this is why we do what we do, because excuse me, sorry. Goliath with a full hold of his witch bolt. We'll say Boltar's closest. He just sees him kind of, wrench his arms and pull it, and then just gives it a full tug. As Aldane, you see that lasso that's wrapped around this creature, tighten until it just breaks this creature in half as it falls to the floor. Dead as dead could fucking be.
First one finally fucking dead. So how much are left anyway?
2 on this plane of existence.
Right. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack the next one.
Which well, you pick. You can. You want the one up top or one? Actually, no. I'm only gonna give you the one up top. You have to get around everything to hit the one in the middle.
Oh, I do have I have movement speed left, right? I can move. So I'm gonna move to here. Yeah, now I can see them. All right. I'm gonna guess another witch bolt at the one that's at this
next to Artemis. Go ahead and roll to attack.
All right. Witch bolt. So +9. That's another 22.
dirty 20, which
Another one.
Artemis, you at some point you might get used to these bolts of electricity whizzing past your ear, but today ain't that day. There's another one, and wraps around this creature like a Ghostbuster with a proton pack.
So now I can roll that damage, and then I have an action left. Oh, I love Sorcerer. I'm so glad I used Sorcerer. I get why my DM didn't want me to play Sorcerer in this campaign.
Wait, what?
I get it. Like basically the first time I ever played D&D with my old friends, I wanted to play Sorcerer, but my DM told me it's a really difficult class to use, so please don't use it. But I really wanted it to, so I always thought like next time.
Either Sorcerer or Wizard. If you can get through the low levels, once they get higher level, they're disgustingly good.
I'm having a lot of fun. So let's
go
see
ahead and
what
roll
the
that damage.
says.
Indeed. So
23
points of damage.
And now I have an action left. Let's see what to do with it.
As your witch bolt wraps around this demon crab, once again you hear that, and it looks rough.
So, and now what I'm gonna do, because I need to concentrate to use the spell, I'm gonna use my action to roll another 4d12.
I thought you might.
20 damage.
All right.
Used your action this turn. That was your first witch bolt attack.
I used it as a bonus action.
You did your first witch bolt attack, and then you did your quicken spell.
Oh, right, yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be giving you a third. You only had...
Oh, what? I only have 3? What do you mean?
No, so your first action was...
Yes.
Your witch bolt attack.
Oh!
Yeah.
Your bonus action was quicken spell witch bolt to the second one. You don't have a third action.
Okay, now I know. Okay, that's fair. Fair enough.
Yeah. All right, cool.
So 23 damage is...
Yeah. No, I mean, like I said, this thing is looking like a gentle breeze will knock it over. So that being said, that's very likely the end of Goliath's turn. Number 2 is still banished to the Nether. Artemis.
Eldritch Blast to the one who just got Witch Bolt.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack. All right, that'll do it, and I believe your minimum damage will go ahead and finish this thing off. As your Eldritch Blast connects with it, it just bursts. It just kind of starbursts with all different parts of its body as blood and viscera just cloud the water in front of you.
I'm going to take my second attack to stab at the second crowd.
All right.
With my
go
cabin.
right on the head. Right, that's right. He's out of initiative order. All right, and dirty 20 will do it. So go ahead and roll damage on that one.
Five points of piercing damage.
Alrighty. As you stab it and retract and pull back, you got the back flipper, so you got a little bit of crab meat going for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Does that?
Does that end your turn?
It does.
All right. Well, the one you just stabbed, it happens to be its turn. It's not very appreciative of what you just did. So it's going to take a chomp at you. It's going to miss with that chomp. It's gonna take 2 claw attacks at you. Ugh. That one probably hits. That's a 23. And second Chomp Chomp does not hit. If I recall, that's a 16 to hit. All right.
So he gets me with the first one. I parry with the second one.
Sorry.
He hits me for the first one with with claw, and I parry with my javelin on the second.
Yep. So that one that did catch you is going to strike you for 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Alrighty. That one's dead. Aldane, you're up.
Hell yeah.
Tentacle attack on the surviving one, which I believe is also the one that has disadvantage on its strength.
That is
18
correct.
to hit.
18 just hits.
Just hits. Oh.
6 plus 3. 11 points of damage, and the target creature is grappled. Escape DC 6. Which it can make on a dash.
Gotcha. Anything.
Until then, it gets advantage on attack rolls against it and disadvantage on any attack rolls that it makes.
All right. Artemis, I see you're raising your hand. So Boltar, it is your turn. So if you want to think about what you want to do, type it in the chat. Yes, Artemis.
Sorry, the one that we just hit, is that one hexed? Because I didn't include the hex damage.
Well, it's hexed, but I thought it hex damages when Boltar does damage?
I think that's how we've done it in the past. I'll double check though. But I think it's just
because
does it.
We still got one in the ethereal plane that we probably want to have like all hands on deck when he comes back. So
until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target when you hit it with it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Thank you.
Got it. All right. So, Pwn Donkeys, Mr. Boltar. If nothing else, I'm just gonna say he casts Firebolt.
Firebolt. Firebolt?
He says Firebolt. He meant Firebolt. Totally. It was Firebolt. Firebolt.
You see it. You see it as well as I do.
Firebolt.
And
it was a typo. It was autocorrect.
All right, Fireball. It is. I'm so sorry, Aldane. All right. So I'm gonna need Fireball. I'm gonna need a Dexterity save.
He says Fat Finger. He says Fat Finger.
Firebolt. It is then. I don't believe him for a second, by the way. Just so we're clear. So Firebolt. He's going to roll a 24 with his Firebolt, and that will strike the creature that is currently in the grasp of Squiddane. And that's going to hit for, let's see, that's 10 points, and then 8. He got damn near maximum damage on that. That's 18 points of fire damage from the Firebolt. This thing is looking like it's going to be ready to eat in sometime very, very soon. Alrighty. That one's dead. So, Goliath.
Yes. So he's almost dead, right?
It's looking pretty beat up. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna use Chromatic Orb as a level 1 spell.
Okay. And what color is the Chromatic Orb?
Lightning.
Blue. Right.
Let's see, +9. That's 18.
So your lightning ball starts to go towards this creature, but it kind of just flattens its leg out, and the ball just whishes over top. And
wait, did I miss?
It missed.
Oh my fucking god! Oh well, there goes the gate. You're muted.
Gets an advantage on attack rolls against this thing.
Oh, so then roll
Oh.
again.
I'll roll again. Okay. That's the exact same.
Still missing.
To be fair, I still have 2 advantages left, so I could potentially end this for once and for all.
I mean, you get 1 advantage per attack roll, or per any roll on it.
Okay, that might be a little bit broken, but okay, then I still have 2 left.
Would your daily inspiration boost your juice your attack a little bit more?
Oh, that's right. I gained the inspiration last stream. That's yeah. I'm gonna do that.
You only need a couple points.
D1d12, right?
Yeah, 1d12. Just don't roll a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Which is just enough to go ahead and hit it with that chromatic orb. Go ahead and roll damage. So
yeah.
as this creature stands back up on its legs,
11.
The orb seems to self-correct and hits it from the back. And as it does, you see it seize, and once the electricity has rushed out of its body, it just kind of
Bye. Good knowing you, fella.
Held action. Whenever the next one appears, I'm immediately doing an attack on it. Held action.
All right.
This has been a very good stream for me. I am really grateful. I am
so
happy.
VP.
All right. So that being said,
I expect
yes,
the next time
all of you,
for next get. Oh.
All of you are going to kind of set up before the next, the final one comes back from being banished. So if everyone wants to ready in action, now's the time. So we'll start with sorry, Aldane, you started it, so I'm going to start with you.
Just for the best, because if I hit it, it gets disadvantages.
All right. Well, we're not going to go out of initiative order for when it does come back. Let's see, whose turn was it just there? It was Goliath's.
Goliath.
Hey, it's another turn for me.
So once that amount of time has passed, we're going to start with the top of the order again. So that being said, Goliath, what are you going to be holding for when this thing comes back?
I'm gonna do a 5th level spell, and I'm gonna use Lightning Bolt.
All right. Boltar, same question to you, and hopefully not Fireball. I'll just, you know what? Fuck you. You're casting Firebolt. That's all you get today. You've lost.
I don't know that you need to burn one of your max level spells. We got a big battle ahead.
Yeah.
This has been fun.
Okay.
All right, and Boltar is going to hold a Firebolt. So, yeah, a few seconds. You want a Mind Spike at what level? Oh, base level? Base level. Okay, fine. All right. So, all of you ready yourselves in position, waiting for this. Are you fucking kidding? Okay, I'm going to burn a 5th level spell on Mind Spike. You saw it? He said it? All right.
Said it.
As it comes back, seemingly, a little bit stuttered from falling for the last 30 minutes.
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
Goliath, you are gonna be first in the order of this surprise round.
That's a Dex 15.
Dex 15. So, it rolled a 17.
Oh my lord. Well, that's fun.
Well, don't you still roll damage and it takes half?
Oh, is that how it works?
Pretty sure.
I just want someone to confirm it, just because I'm not cheating.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt. That's a 5th level.
I don't like.
Oh yes, I see it. It takes half as much damage on. Yes.
Yeah. So still roll your damage. That's what I thought.
There's
Yeah.
one issue.
What's that?
Lightning bolt hits every creature in line.
Oh.
Yeah, but I read it myself.
Oh.
Just so you know. Oh wait, I didn't move myself.
Oh, you didn't. So you're gonna
I
hit
did.
everybody. Yay.
I suppose they see me charging lightning bolt, so they can ready themselves to swim away. Right?
Just so we don't have that much accidental damage happen to everyone, how about we say y'all circled where you knew it was going to come back? Well, let's be nice about
Yes.
it.
Yes. Oh,
So,
okay, I need to keep that in mind.
and let's roll Artemis back a bit too. All right.
Just a little bit.
All right. So this is going to
Why don't you move here?
Where?
Right there. So you have clean line of sight.
Boltar can be like over here.
All right. There you go. All right, so this bolt of lightning, emerges from Goliath's hand, striking the creature for the rounding down. That's going to be
by 6 cut in half.
Yeah. So that would be that much remaining. Okay. Artemis, what have you held for this creature?
An Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. So go ahead and roll both of those.
Crit on the first.
So crit first.
And then
second is going to miss. So go ahead and roll me that beautiful critical damage.
Wow.
Oh.
5 points of
force damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
0?
Ouch. All right.
Oh,
down to that. All right. Let's see. Aldane.
20 to hit and grab and restrain.
And it is grabbed and restrained and all those goodies.
On its turn, it can make a DC 16 to escape.
Got it.
Which is
alrighty. And then last but not least, Boltar is going to cast.
Damage.
Go ahead and do that. Let me see what Mind Spike does for additional level. See, Mind Spike is a Wisdom save of 17. At 5th level,
it would be 5 die 8
yep.
psychic.
All right. So first and foremost, it's going to see if it saves with a Wisdom of +0. It rolled a 15. It's going to take the whole lot of damage. And so that's going to be 5d8. Let's see. There we go. And let's see. Aldane, did you ever get damage?
8 points.
Okay. So it's going to come down to that. Let's see. And Mind Spike is going to deal 6, 11, 19, 20, 4 points of damage. That brings it down to that. This thing is looking mighty rough. But now that the surprise round has passed, top of the order, Goliath.
I could potentially finish it. Let's go home, boys. I'm gonna use Chromatic Orb as a 3rd level spell.
Alrighty.
And again, lightning.
Lightning it is. Go ahead and roll me some of that beautiful attack footage.
Roll to hit. I have 18.
18? I see a 16.
Oh, it's +2. Yeah. The
Oh,
one is
right.
cover-
You're one that doesn't want to play nice with D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Right.
Somehow it doesn't work. So.
And he gets advantage on his attack.
Yeah, he certainly does.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, well, why don't you? Yeah, go ahead and roll advantage anyway. Just to see.
Another 6. I've rolled 4 16s today. What?
So
In a row.
Sure.
So go ahead and roll damage.
That's a 23.
All right. Hey, Goliath.
Goliath MVP.
Oh, yeah. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Say, give it to me. Give it to me, you American. Give it to the Dutch one. Come on.
Yeah.
Real.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. That's the way we do it around here. Easy, GG, motherfucker.
What happens when that chromatic lightning hits the crab creature?
Oh my lord, I'm getting dizzy. Okay, so as I conjure that chromatic orb in my arm, this is for Draconia and its future people! And I throw the orb right at its head, and as its head gets inflicted with the electricity, it fills its entire body, and poof! It explodes.
And what is left of this creature? Its main body is all but incinerated. All that remains of it are a few tattered legs and a single claw. You guys are officially out of initiative.
I would like.
Ik vind het echt een geweldig spel. Ik ben echt zo blij diep van binnen. Dank jullie wel. Dank jullie wel. Hartje van mij. Hartje van mij.
Alrighty. Artemis, you were starting to say something.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity to finally use those potions.
Why would I want to poison myself? That doesn't make sense.
Oh, I said potion. I mispronounced it. Sorry, my bad. Don't want you to die.
With respect, I'm actually gonna hang on to those and until because I have a feeling that we're gonna run into the Emerald Pact and we're gonna need them.
Okay. Fair enough. At least I have enough more to give you if you need.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice little cheeky 14 points back to Artemis. All right. Well, Banditos, the room's clear.
Any more tablets?
Oh, there are no sure. There's about 10 of them scattered around the floor.
I'll collect tablets. I know.
You collect
all the-
9. Aldine has the one that had that journal entry.
Message.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I mean, like you said, there's ones in there, so I pick up the other ones and take it at face value.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, the world's back to being yours, being out of initiative. What do you do?
Keep looking around for some sort of way to disable that force field.
I'll have everyone roll an investigation check. I'll include Boltar on this as well.
Investigation. An 8.
Your information says something. I get information. I get advantage on allows you to find obscure information in books or deduce how something works. So would this apply?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Boltar rolled a 12, by the way.
I got a 9.
9.
Nine.
And let's see. Chance. So an 8, a 9, a 9, and a 12. You spend the next 10-ish.
Inspiration.
What?
13.
Hey.
You spend the next.
Guidance.
Guidance would have had to have been called before you did it.
Damn it. 13.
Serves you right. You know what? Boltar's got the highest one with a 12. He's gonna use his inspiration.
I haven't been hit once. Hell yeah.
Say less.
Mhm.
That 12 of his just got bumped up to a dirty 20. So with that, Boltar seems to be taking a strange amount of interest with this room. Almost like he has. Those of you watching him are watching him like. Is he an archaeologist on the side and he just hasn't told us yet? But he is going through this room, this building very thoroughly. But eventually, once he reaches the last back corner, he kind of wipes around the last little visage that's on the wall. Kind of looks it over, turns to you, and goes, puts his hands up and shakes his head no, as if to say, "I have found nothing." Oh, hi, room. You are best room. And I love Lisa so much.
So we'll just keep circling that building, looking for maybe a hole in the force field or a window or anything else.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we're getting pretty close to the end of sesh here, and again, I'm going to ask that you guys, move your tokens to represent where you're investigating. As you do so,
just as a note, I am going to be stealthy, and as a squidtopus, I get a advantage on stealth. It's 5, 17 at stealth, as I am stealthing around.
Gotcha. Artemis, you were as you're swimming through the water here, you were just tapping on the barrier as you go, kind of looking for this proverbial chink in the armor, as does Aldine, as does Voltar, as does Goliath. Finding not much, unfortunately. Artemis, I'm gonna ask for a perception check. You being the what seems to be the lead scouts.
Can I also do things or?
Yeah, but you got to move your token so I know where you are.
Oh, sorry, I've been reading. Oh, where the hell am I? Oh, where's everyone? Oh, yeah, I wanted to say what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend the remaining sorcery points to get a 4th level spell back.
Okay.
And I've also noticed something. I've been scrolling in Meta Magic Edit, and it says Meta Magic Seeking Spell, a Quicken Spell requires no action. It says it right here.
Okay. Well, we'll get back to that in a bit.
7 total.
7 whole investigation points. Yeah, you are continuing
Wait.
to
Sorry, clarification. You said perception.
Yes, I did.
Did I roll the wrong one?
No, I said perception.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I said what I said. I meant what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. As you are swimming abound and moving around the dome, tapping this barrier that you all have discovered. And Goliath, actually, since you're so close, let's see what happens here. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as well.
All right.
Guidance.
Oh, but what does that mean for me?
What, a perception check?
No, I mean
Guidance.
guidance. He's casting guidance on me.
The spell
It
creature
can't
adds
be
Oh,
reactive.
oh, sorry. Yeah, you had a
Uh,
D4 to your roll.
Add a D4.
So when I pass you, Goliath, I just lay a hand on your shoulder, cast guidance, then just go off on
Oh,
my own.
thank you. And D4. That's 13.
13.
I suppose I could roll an advantage. Is that possible?
If you would like to use one, might not be a bad idea.
Then I'm definitely gonna use it. So I'm gonna roll another one. Let's see.
Last roll
Okay,
one,
that's a
so
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Thank goodness.
Yeah, plus
Uh,
the 4. That's it.
All right, so
23.
23 total. Wonderful. Good. Because you're probably going to want to, as Artemis is swimming away from you, you might want to tug on the cuff of her pant as you see not one, but two of those slimy gray creatures that you had seen earlier in your travels, hiding within the kelp forest, if you will, and they're looking back at you. As they
As I noticed that they're looking at me. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna use my ring. Goodbye. Shh.
Do you tell me that they're there?
I can't. We're under the water. I can't talk.
No, but you could tap me as.
Okay. I guess that's
said,
fair enough. So
tap-
before I used, God damn it. As I used the ring, I just stepped on. And then I dip out.
When you, I follow suit by using the Jewel of Three Prayers and
no,
going invisible.
so. So that is actually right where I was going to start next initiative order. They're looking right at you. They're about to charge. So if you want to activate the jewel, put on the ring. That will have to be during your turn, during initiative order this time next week, because that is where we're going to go ahead and put the pin in.
It's so much fun.
Well,
this was really great.
Well, you're going to say that now because Goliath had, he had a baller night.
Mm-hmm. And
Goliath MVP.
Indeed.
I expect at least for next schedule, like a little bit of compliments. Maybe one.
Indeed. Well, feel free to pay him all the compliments in our Discord, where you can find out about our upcoming schedule. Speaking of which, guys, tomorrow, the 31st, the last day of March, we have the next episode of Star Trek Bajor Rising. So make sure you tune in at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. Tuesday we're off, Wednesday we're off, but then Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, the first episode, the season premiere of Fallout. Come see which vault the adventure starts in, and what's in store for our vault dwellers. And as it stands right now, that is all I have for announcements for this week's schedule. For all other announcements on the schedule, make sure you are on that Discord, where we sparsely keep it updated, but try to do our best, because, people have lives and stuff like that. So that being said, guys, looks like we got a raid set up. We are going to be raiding game related. So when you guys get in there, have fun with them. be nice, be engaging, but most importantly, don't be a dick. And until we see you in this time next week, keep writing your own stories. We love you very much, and we'll catch you in the next one. Good night, everybody. Am I the only one that does